Welcome to the Palace on the Prairie. We've got an excellent matchup in front of us on EA Sports College Football. The number 9 seed versus the number 8. It's the UFC Trojans and the Oklahoma Sooners. This opening round playoff game about to kick off. Let's check with Holly Rowe down on the sidelines.
The Sooners head coach told me here in the pregame, it would be easy to overlook the importance of this game here in the college football playoff because of the Heisman Trophy. Every guy that's ever won this sometimes doesn't perform well in the postseason, but Coach talked to his quarterback and said, I want you to be the Fernando Mendoza of this year. He played with focus and composure, leading his team to a national championship. He said, I want you to be just like that. Block out the noise. What you did before isn't what you'll do next, and I want your focus on this team and us here today. Guys, back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Oklahoma offense for the first time. The Sooners back in the college football playoff bracket. Last year, of course, they hosted that first-round game and came up short against Alabama. Expectations in Norman higher this time, Joel.
And this offense is going to have to pull their weight. Last year, it was a defensive-led unit. They were really good on the defensive side. This offense has got to get going. I expect them to have a quick start today, maybe be aggressive here in the first few snaps.
The game moves the ball to a 34. One of the things about this expanded playoff bracket that fans find so attractive, you're going to get numerous collisions between the two dominant conferences in the sport, the Big Ten and the SEC.
What a treat it is, Chris, because we know these conferences are the deepest and the best conferences in college football. When we get a matchup like this, it's time to just sit back and enjoy it. What a day.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. You can just feel it. There's always extra juice when the Big Ten and the SEC collide. The SEC, of course, dominating the championship landscape for more than a decade, with the Big Ten flexing now, Joe, 3 years in a row.
Well, Chris, to be the best, you got to beat the best. And the title is going to go through one of these two conferences. In order for the Big Ten to get to the mountaintop, they had to go through the SEC, and now it's going to be vice versa. Right now, the Big Ten holds the title, the SEC wants it, and they want it back.
The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. The Sooners will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So 2nd and 6 now. We'll pick up 4 on 1st. Trying to find room. It's a hold. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Makes the grab. It's a bunt. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
Well, Chris, in modern football, having a back that can catch the ball out of the backfield is not just a luxury, it's a necessity, and here's the reason why. You can't defend everything as a defense if the back can be a threat, and here on 3rd down, he's able to move the chains with a nice completion.
They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. They continue to feed the reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened. This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on.
Just trucks through the defender. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
This is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable third down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up fourth down. They are in field goal range. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good, right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, I know they want to go down there and punch it into the end zone, but that's a good start at home here in this ball game. You get down the field, kicker makes a field goal, you take the lead. Remember, this is about building into success and keeping this home crowd on your side.
Following the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple of yards deep. And he's stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. The Trojans offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. We're going to find out, can this offense and this quarterback pick up where they left off in the regular season as we step to the postseason stage, Joel? All eyes on this QB.
And Chris, he has been so good and so efficient, in particular early in games, establishing the rhythm, finding those completions. I think the only way to slow down this offense and this quarterback more specifically is get to him with the pass rush. We'll see if this defense is able to do that.
And they'll tackle about the 23-yard line.
Really solid stuff from this offense. Your quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO the run-pass option that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Jordan. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call on that screen play.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Caught in the backfield. It's Bowman. Tackle made it a 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He goes out of bounds but gets inside the 40.
Well, this is something USC has always been known for. Superstar wide receivers, guys that have a lot of success in the National Football League. Guys like Michael Williams, Nelson Aguilar, Amon-Ra St. Brown, they've been terrific. This is the next guy in line at USC. He's got to play great for the Trojans today.
And the Trojans lining up here on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw again. Receiver makes the grab.
Yeah, this is smart. Get this guy going early. He had almost 1,000 yards receiving out on the outside. And the quarterback told us this week he loves throwing the football to him. If they get him established early, I'll tell you what, they're going to be tough to beat.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And the Trojans pick up enough for a first down. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. It's a shotgun run call. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Outstanding job up front. Look at the hole right here. The back has the counter play, this little misdirection, and it is wide open because of what they're doing up front. This offensive line is so good, and they are winning the line of scrimmage.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught behind the line. It's Jordan. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense. First down marker. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the shotgun now, there's a handoff inside. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Out of the gun now on third down. Moves out of the pocket. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Chris, when you get down here inside of the red zone, you've got to know as a quarterback that all these windows are going to be tighter. Look at the timing with which he's got to play. If you're late at all, that window is going to close, and right there, the contact creates an incompletion.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will tie the game here.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. On the ground, it's Avant. Look out, he's breaking free. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Send the back in motion. Back to pass. It's Mateer. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
They'll run the option. And he's swarmed quickly. They're all over the QB run there.
Well, Chris, this defense is doing a really good job of being assignment sound. The quarterback has nowhere to go. He can't really get the edge. He's got to dive up in the middle of the field. This defense, if they continue to do this, they're going to have a good day.
On the move now. Extending the play now.
There's so many defensive backs on the field here for this defense. Dime coverage, which presents a light front and pass rush, and it creates the illusion, Chris, that you can run as a quarterback. But the problem is, look at all the eyes in the backfield. All these players in the secondary, they're ready for this quarterback as soon as he breaks contain, and they're ready to pursue and make the tackle.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now for the 20-yard line. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal, and they find the end zone this time out. Took contact on the throw. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And it's a solid return after the interception.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? There's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Scanning the field. It's Mateer. On the run here. Lets it go. Oh, a great diving catch near the right sideline. Bites into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
This is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
Try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 10-3 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Should be the last play of the quarter coming up. And they make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to an end. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. And the Trojans will send the punt team onto the field. They'll kick it away here. And here's the return. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Oh, the pocket collapsing. That's caught. It's Harris. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. 4-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 6 now. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Now takes a hit, but lets it fly. Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks into the open. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him to the ground, but it's 1st down now at the 28.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Offensive line getting set, and it's 1st down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down.
Well, Chris, this is why 1st and 2nd down are so important. When you're behind the chains on 3rd down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get this.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, still down by 7.
That can be frustrating as an offense. Feel like you've got points, put yourself in field goal range, and go out there and miss it. He was money in warm-ups. I did not see him miss a kick when I was down on the field pre-game. And here we go in the live situation, and he misses it.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at them.
Grab behind the line. It's Robinson. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Important 3rd down play coming up. To throw, it's Mateer. Caught quickly. The Sooners are on the move here. Well, no surprise on 3rd down. They go to one of the reliable targets, one of the guys he really trusts a veteran in this situation.
Chris, that's the exact word. On third down as a quarterback, you go to the guys that you trust, and clearly they've established that over their years here. All those off seasons, all those practices, they're paying off here in a big moment on third down.
Neutral zone infraction.
Neutral zone infraction moves the ball up 5 yards. Gift to the offense. 1st and 5 now after the encroachment. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Second effort. Their defense cannot stop him short of the mark.
I really love what the offense is able to do here. Chris, they're able to keep themselves on schedule and avoid the obvious passing situation. They do that here by putting the defenders in conflict. These option plays, allowing the quarterback to make the decision. He's able to get a nice gain here and create a manageable situation. Loves staying out of obvious passing, and they're able to do that, again, with conflict.
Throwing up play action. Trying to create here on the move. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. The kind of play this quarterback has been making all season long. We wondered, Joel, with this pressure playoff game, could he continue this level of play?
Well, Chris, it looks like we have our answer. This guy is going to continue to play well, and now the defense, they've got to answer a question. Do we sit back in coverage and allow this guy to pick us apart, or do we get aggressive? I think the only way to slow him down is to get him off of his spot and try to blitz him a little bit. You've got to establish some way to disrupt his rhythm.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice productive game for this offense.
That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Chris, this was the plan for this defense. When we talked with this coaching staff, they said, we need to contact this quarterback. He needs to feel us, and that's what they're doing here in the first half. If you're on the other side, you got to tell your quarterback to get down or get out of bounds. There's no reason to take these hits in the front.
Touchdown, Sooners, and 6 more points to the total.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it. They're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
Here's the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. Wide open downfield. Breaks into the clear. What a catch and run by the junior.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Personal foul. Pacers defense.
Cannot grab the face mask like that. That'll cost the defense. offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's play action. Looking for a deep completion. The ball is picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
Time to check in now with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Reporting from the Oklahoma sideline, the offense is getting ready to take the field right now, but they have been patting the defense on the back, patting guys on the helmet, saying, get that ball back for us. We are going to make them pay. This defense has kept their offense right in it. There's a ton of chemistry and excitement down here on the field. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Here's the second down play. Gets it out quickly. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Look out. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. And the Sooners with 1st and 10 here. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Caught over the middle, it's Harris. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4 after they pick up 6 on the first down pass. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And it's incomplete just out. Too much on that throw. The Sooners will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Steps into this one, and it's a boomer. Wow. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. Holly Rowe has a report now from the sidelines. Holly?
Hey guys, checking in from the USC sideline. There is a lot of conversation happening about better communication. This crowd is making it so difficult, already creating several turnovers early in this game. The defense is feeding off it, the crowd is feeding off it, and they've got their backs against the wall in a hostile environment. They've got to clean it up here to keep alive in this game. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
I know this sounds crazy, but on these quick RPOs, the quarterback has to just take his time. Now, you can't take forever. I'm not saying that, but you've got to take your time, make sure you're creating the right read, and then more importantly, you've got a handle of that ball so you can throw it accurate.
Makes the grab. It's Anderson. Here he goes. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
No mystery who they're looking to on 3rd down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to chuck it again. That's caught. It's Anderson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking.
I tell you, Chris, defensively, this is death by 1,000 cuts. They just allow these hitch routes to create second and manageable, third and manageable. It's too easy for the offense. The off coverage has got to change. They've got to get up in the face of this wide receiver and force him to have a difficult release. Take away the easy throw, or else this is going to be a long game.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. You see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Back to pass. It's Williams. It's a wide receiver screen. They bring him down short of that first down marker. Sets up a fourth down and decision time for this coach.
Chris, I think that's smart from the offense in this quarterback. You don't want to force the football across the chains just to get the first down. Get a completion and create a scenario where you can go for it on fourth. And here inside the 2 yards, I would certainly be aggressive.
Fourth down and 2 coming up to try to keep the drive going. Big throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They'll lose yardage on the catch. The defense rises up to get a stop. That decision to go for it on fourth down doesn't work out. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservative. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. They get him down, but a big gainer with a 42. The Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to throw it on first down.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
Second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
On third down, he drops to throw. He escapes the pocket. Slides down, but it's short of the first down. Brings up fourth down now. Now we have a timeout called by USC. That's their second. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. What a kick. It's good from 55.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Williams. He'll try a pass here, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pulls it in. It's Jordan. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And now the Trojans will spend their 3rd and final timeout of the half. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Looking for a man. Big throw. Catch made on the out route. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose.
The sure hands. It's Jordan. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFB matchups is always on another level. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move your chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And the Sooners will kick this away to get the second half going. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone. They'll begin the drive at the 25. Set for the second half kickoff. But first, let's check in with Holly Rowe on the sideline.
The Trojans head coach told me at the half they have got to consider what they should do here in the second half. Their young quarterback, getting the first start of his career, has struggled here in the first half. They have some decisions to make. I will keep you posted as to the conversations and what I'm seeing on the sideline about how they handle this young player moving forward. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff.
Chris, I don't know how the big tight end gets that open in the middle of the field. Somebody has got to target the tight end in coverage. That's an easy throw and catch, and as a quarterback, I will take it all day long. My tight end's open, bang, complete.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's got space. He's in the clear. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. And they lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Short gain makes it second and long. That's tough against a defense like this. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Well, the power run is stuffed. Barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front seven, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
It's press coverage now from these DBs. Play action fake, looking to throw. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on first down is setting them up for success here down the line.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup.
Here we go. Ready. Black 14. Black 14. Go.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. On the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out.
Encroachment, defense.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to the penalty. That's good news for the offense. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Moving the receiver around pre-snap.
False start off offense.
So it looks like the penalty will be accepted by the head coach, and the offense will pick up some yardage there. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Play action fake. Looking to throw. That's a fly to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
I'd say you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations, and one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
The punt flies out of bounds. They'll spot this around the 25-yard line. And the Trojans offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. Grab behind the line. It's Bowman. And it's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold.
That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Oh boy, it's 1st and 20 after the holding penalty. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Williams. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Hit as he released it. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And that's a third straight misfire.
Chris, that's a... series, and this coordinator on that side has got to be thrilled with the way that they're playing both against the run and the pass. Their front seven is doing a great job not allowing first and...
Ball knocked loose in the end zone. Who's a scrum? Who's got it? And the defense comes up with the football. The defense going crazy here. They always love to put points on the board, but Joe, a safety can also be a big...
Well, exactly. Put their offense right on the field as well. But when you get this opportunity in this field position, with this group in particular, their experience, their athleticism, go after it. And their attacking style leads to this safety. That's a really good job.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Nice grab, it's Harris. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. A draw to the back. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
Off the play fake. Look at the passing. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Here comes the rush. With the catch, it's Harris. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable third down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity to get off the field here.
Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
Great swarming defense, but if you're going to catch that ball behind the line of scrimmage and you've got defenders all over you, you might want to just bat that one down and not take the loss. So a clear mistake from the offense, but again, this defense is just flying around, and they're playing so hard and so well right now.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I don't know what this cornerback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
Scanning the field. It's Williams. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made down the middle. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about.
Hold it.
Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up fourth down.
Well, these are situations you just hate to be in as an offense. Third and obvious. Everyone knows they're throwing the football. It's very difficult to protect the passer, and ultimately this defense does a great job of getting home and getting the sack, and now they're going to get off the field. This is a terrific series for this defense.
Punt is away, but it's not very good. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here.
Hey, move.
He's 25. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. The Sooners trying to cash in here in the red zone. He keeps it on the design run. Some hard running there through a tackle. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. To throw, it's Mateer. Pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on third and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team, trying to connect from 40 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Here comes a first down pass attempt. The sure hands. It's Jordan. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaks free, and he might be gone. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
This is great game planning. All week you study these tendencies from the opposition, and here they understood that this down and distance was a great time for the defense to blitz, and they called a screen pass to take advantage. They get the blitz that they were expecting, and then it's a big play on the outside. Beautiful job. That play happens on Tuesday night, not really on Saturday.
Looking to throw. It's Williams. Deep shot to the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do. As they talked to us in our meetings leading up to this game, they said, we got to hurry this quarterback, get him off of his spot, and disrupt the timing of the passing game. And here, he is clearly hurried by this pass rush.
Back to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit. Confuse the quarterback and get off the field on third down, and here they're able to do that.
And the Trojans will bring their punt team onto the field. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And that sets up a return. Breaking ankles out there. The returner is brought down. There is a flag on the field, so we'll check out this call.
Personal foul.
Face mask penalty cost the defense 15 yards and a first down. The crucial penalty on fourth down gives the offense new life. Let's see if they can take advantage. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Quickly after the catch, she'll be short of the marker. As we hit the quarter break, Oklahoma has the lead. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And he punts it out of bounds, so no return. And And the USC offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. To the air, it's Williams. Finds his man, it's Anderson. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
It's a good start to this drive, but they're going to need to push the ball down the field. In this situation, multiple possession deficit. They need to score quickly, right around that 2-minute mark, to feel comfortable about getting the ball back to come all the way back. Chris, running the football is so important. You can pick up first downs on these run plays. The offensive line doing a nice job. It just makes everything easier. It's easier on the play caller. It's easier on the quarterback. Everybody is relaxed when you can run the football. And here, first down for the offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Bringing pressure. And the pass is incomplete.
As an O-line, you've got to do a better job of protecting your quarterback. I know they don't get to him with a hit or a sack, but here the timing of the play is clearly affected, and it leads to an incompletion.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Catch made on the right side. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. That stings for the... Cost him 10 yards. Not the way you want to start a series. Backed up by the holding call. It's going to be second and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. It's reeled in. It's Anderson. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
This is exactly what they need, Chris. They need to continue this rhythm right here. This quarterback makes a nice throw, but now they need to continue this ball down the field because they've got a multiple possession deficit. I think you've got to go quickly. You got to get this ball in the end zone and then see where you can go after that. Man, as a quarterback, you really love to have that one back. This is third and manageable. You feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on first and second down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on third down.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And let's check in with Holly Rowe from her sidelines vantage point.
Reporting from the Oklahoma sideline. Guys, this crowd has not stopped all day long. We knew these college football playoff games on a home campus have been some of the most electric.
Oh, look out, he's got open space. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Offside. Defense.
The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. So the offense comes in now on first down thanks to that costly penalty.
29 belts. 29 belts.
Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards.
False start.
So it looks like the penalty will be accepted by the head coach, and the offense will pick up some yardage there. The false start will back them up 5 yards. Now it's 1st and 15.
Down. Ready. Go, go. Ready to go.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Offside. Defense.
So the head coach will take advantage of that mistake by the offense and accept the penalty. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Mateer. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Keep. Here we go. Ready. Wide. Ready, go.
Caught in the backfield. It's Sategna. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, I think the most important trait that a corner can have is actually the ability to be physical and tackle. Watch him get a tackle for loss on the outside. That's a massive play for the defense.
Go.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's got a man down the middle. Able to convert on third down. Gives him a fresh set of downs from the 22. And you go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joe, they go to him trying to secure it.
And Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that and you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Now it's second down here. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football, you play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
And the Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. Call the counter run here. What impressive spin there. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one block.
Touchdown, Oklahoma. They continue to roll up the score. This offense continues to pour it on. You can just feel the energy growing. This fan base can sense it. They're so close now to a huge home playoff victory.
I've been impressed with this group all day long, really all season long, but you think about what they've been able to do in this playoff game. The execution has been off the charts. This touchdown was sensational, and you can just feel it. This building is ready to go crazy for this home playoff win.
Point after, not right through. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Trojans offense back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. To the air, it's Williams. Coming after him. Quick throw to the flat, it's a screen. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, the key to these wide receiver screens is that the wide receiver has to make the first guy miss. If you can do that, there's a lot of yardage to be had. But if not, it's going to be a short gain, and you're going to be behind the sticks.
Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Jordan. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
fan of the screen pass on first down because the defense is in base defense. Generally speaking, they're ready to defend the run or the pass, and to successfully throw a screen, you've got to get those defensive linemen up the field in an obvious passing situation.
Loss on the completion sets up a 2nd and long now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. A deep shot to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Chris, a completion like this in this moment in a playoff game can almost be frustrating. You think to yourself, man, why couldn't we get this going earlier? I don't know if it's going to matter here, but I tell you what, if it's going to, they're going to have to go hyper fast. Why not try? It's the playoffs. It's do or die.
And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield, it's Williams. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Makes the catch downfield. They bring it to first down. The Trojans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Off the play fake on first down. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Trojans. What a moment for this young wide receiver. It's his first playoff game, and he's got himself a touchdown.
I can only imagine, Chris, how many times he's thought of this moment during the course of all that preparation. You think of all those 7-on-7 camps, playing high school football. What do you do all that for? To deliver on the biggest stages once you get to college, and that's exactly what he's doing here.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he grabs it in the end zone for a successful 2-point try.
Chris, you can tell they spend a lot of time on these 2-point plays. It's just executed perfectly. Good timing by the quarterback. Throw it into the end zone, and it's good.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field.
Down, ready. Ready, go.
Grab behind the line. It's Sategna. They'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
Ready. Flag 14. Ready, go.
Working clock with the ground game. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable 3rd down situation. The entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
First down, looking for more now. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you'll love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
22. Go.
Fights through the tackler. The ball is loose. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
My first question in these situations is, did he secure it and become a runner, or is this an incompletion? And I think you can see that he's able to secure body part. Now there's an element of time. Yeah, he's definitely a runner. That's a fumble and a great turnover for this defense.
And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Looking to pass, it's Williams. Tries the right with a quick throw. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. A positive start for this freshman, Joe, as that took a solid season. The defense, frankly, hoping they could rattle this young guy in a playoff game, but he looks good there.
Chris, he looks so calm, to your point, and that's something that I was even wondering about, is what his nerves were going to be like as a young player in this environment. Remember, it's a veteran player's game in this day and age in college football. We don't see many freshmen succeeding in this position in this moment, and yet here he is, calm as a cucumber and just dealing down the field.
What a special moment for this program, this campus. You get a home playoff game and you come through. You manage the pressure. Something to celebrate, Joel.
You just can't top these environments. Chris, being on campus and at home certainly was a huge advantage for this group here today. And now they need to retain the momentum. We talk about it all the time. And these teams that are going to be sitting at home right now, that they have a bye, they don't get the opportunity to establish rhythm. We'll see if this group can take the momentum created today and potentially get an upset win in the next round.
That's going to do it for our coverage. Our winner today takes one huge step towards